boys and girls. I hope you have a pumpkin that looks something like this. And now it's time to start talking about how we're going to color. You could use markers, you could use colored pencils, you could use crayons. I'm going to use crayons to color mine in. I used marker for this part, and now I'm using crayons. I want to show you a really fun technique that you can use with crayons. So if you need a minute to go get your materials, you can pause this video and you can go get what you need. So one of the really cool things about crayons is that sometimes, you might not know this, but you can overlap colors. So you can put a color on top of another color. So if you remember, Yayui's art is actually real pumpkins that were lit up. So to make our pumpkin look a little glowy, I'm going to use my yellow first, and then I'm going to use my orange on top. So I'm going to start coloring my pumpkin with my yellow. Okay. So I'm filling it all in, starting to add my yellow. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my orange and I'm going to start coloring on top of my orange. Okay. I'm sorry, on top of my yellow. So I have my yellow. So remember, I've colored with my yellow, and now I'm going to go on top with my orange. You can use your orange crayon to go just around the edges to start with, kind of going around that shape. And I'm pushing a little harder when I'm going around the edge. And then I'm going to start pushing a little softer as I get to the middle. Just a little softer. And then when I get to the very middle, I'm going to go really lightly, pushing really lightly. And it helps to make it look like it's glowing. So remember, I'm pushing harder around the edge, getting a little softer as I go towards the middle, and then I get really soft when I'm right in the middle. So it creates dark, medium, and light, and it helps to look like it's glowing. Then you can do the same thing in the other sections. So I'm going to take my yellow, and I'm going to color in that whole piece yellow. That little slice of pumpkin. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start harder on the outside, tracing that shape all the way around. So I'm pushing a little harder so it gets a little darker. And then when I start going towards the middle, I'm going to push a little softer, just a little softer. And when I get to the middle, I'm much softer in the middle. And it starts to look a little glowy. Now what if you say, Mrs. Sasso, I really just want to color my pumpkin orange. Go for it. You can just color your pumpkin orange. Maybe you don't have crayons and you just want to color with marker. That's totally fine. When you get to the very top, to the stem of your pumpkin, I just want to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my marker. It's the same black marker that I was using before. And remember what I said about these spots. The spots stay white. So I'm going to just color around these spots very carefully. Don't forget, you want to have your turtle shell on and your cheetah feet off. So you should be working carefully and slowly until you finish up your whole pumpkin. I'm so proud of you all for all of the hard work that you're doing, and I can't wait to see what these look like when you're all done. Remember to enjoy and stay creative. Bye, friends.